Hello guys, good afternoon, and how are you guys doing? I had a dream some days ago and I want to share it with you guys. I don't know if I should read or I should just explain it, but anyway, I'll try to explain a little, but probably I will read also later. Okay, in this dream, what I was seeing was a kind of destruction. I was in a place I was standing, and what I was seeing was just people fighting, killing each other, trying to suffocate each other. But I didn't know what was going on. I was just looking because, kind of shocked that what is going on? What am I seeing? So I just kept on looking, trying to figure out what was it, because it was so strange. I've never had a dream like that in my life. They were fighting, and people were coming up a staircase. I was already up the staircase, but people were coming up from down. They were running up, and while they were running up, there were still people from my back trying to run down. But when they kind of meet each other on the staircase, they will start fighting. The people coming from my behind were trying to kill the people coming up. Trying to kill, suffocate. With with their hand on the neck of the people, trying probably to suffocate them. I was just looking, what is going on? It was so strange, that I was seeing this kind of a situation. But I just kept on looking, you know. Why that person, they were men, the two of them were men. Why he was trying to kill who was coming up the staircase, another person, that was coming from behind me, saw that somebody was trying to kill another person. So he came trying to help the man on the ground. But instead of separating them, what he did was he just killed the one on top. He just killed the one on top and settled everything, and that was it. The one on the floor stood up and ran upstairs where he was going. And the other one that helped just went downstairs. So this happened. After some time again, the same situation happened again. Another person was coming up the staircase. Somebody came from my behind, tried to kill who was coming up. This situation kept on repeating. People rushing up the staircase, and other people coming out from where they were running to, helping them, but not helping. But it wasn't helping. They were killing the people that were kind of violent. Let me put it that way. I hope you understand me. They were killing the people that were kind of violent, not permitting the people running up the staircase to go where they were going, that I didn't know where they were rushing to, but there was no separation. It was I think somebody Igbo. There was no separation. It was as if they were just killing. It was not separating who was fighting. This situation kept on happening. It was just violent destruction. I was shocked. No, let me wait a little because I want to read, because I wrote it down. So it will be better if I try to read it. Okay, I start from here. In this dream, I saw just destruction because people were just fighting and killing each other. I don't understand what was going on. or what was happening. But I was looking, seeing everything, trying to understand, but can't figure out anything. People were just coming into this place. Things were, they were coming up from the staircase. Then some people will stop them and try to kill them. I don't understand why. I don't, it was just what I said, that I don't understand why. And I wrote it down exactly how I saw it and what I felt. That was what I was feeling, and what I was seeing was exactly what I wrote everything down here. So I'm just going to read it so you can understand my situation, how I was feeling. I wrote everything down. I don't understand why, and I don't understand why. And people came from my back or from inside. This person was trying to. They were trying to help the man on the floor, but instead of helping, they killed the man on top, and saved the weak man. So he stood up, said thank you, and ran upstairs, and ran upstairs. I hope this video don't become too long. The situation continued over and over again. The situation continued repeating. It was like war. People were rushing to this place. And the more they keep on rushing up the staircase, the more some other people that were already in this place were trying to stop them, were trying to kill them. And I didn't understand what was going on, why they were rushing into that place. I don't know what they were going to take, or what was happening. People coming up the staircase, and another set of people trying to kill, and other set of people trying to save or help. But it wasn't really helping or saving people. They were also killing, to save others. I still don't understand what was going on until I saw, or I was shown, the inside of the house where everyone was trying to enter. And until I saw where every one of these people rushing up the staircase were trying to go into, and why some people were killing or preventing others from going into. Understand me? In this house, or in this space that I saw, there was food, lots of food, provisions necessary for living. There was already some people inside this space controlling everything. It was like a kind of big kitchen with everything you need to eat, drink, with everything you need to drink and eat. So, though it was very, very rough and untidy, but had necessary things to survive whatsoever was going on outside. That was what I wrote. Then I wrote, I said, after seeing the space full of food and the necessary thing to survive, I understood why people were fighting each other, killing each other. I understood why. So after seeing that, after seeing the space where the people were running to, because there were food, there was water, there was everything necessary to live, then I understood why there was this kind of fighting. It was like a war for sopravive. I don't know how they say it in English, but I call it sopraviving. I don't know, to survive. It was like a war to survive. They were killing each other for food, control of the territory. Some people were killing people, while some were helping. Where some were helping and saving lives, but it wasn't really saving lives, because they were still killing the same, because they help saving the ones weak, but at the same time they killed the ones that were much more violent. So it was just fighting, and they were just killing each other. Okay, so this place was dark. The environment was dark. It wasn't in the day, or it wasn't in the afternoon, because I couldn't see the daylight of the light in the afternoon. It was as if it was just dark. Everywhere was dark. I'm not sure there was electricity, but I could see. There was still light, but I don't know if it was electricity, or it was candles, or it was other things. But it wasn't ancient time, because it wasn't ancient time. It was a kitchen. The kitchen was a modern kitchen, but it was rough and untidy, because I will understand absolutely if it was a ancient time. The kitchen, there was no all those kind of kitchen utensils, fridge, water in bottle, kitchen, gas cooking. Not that I saw all these things, but the impression was like it was a modern kitchen. And the people, I didn't see them kind of dress up in modern clothes. They were just kind of normal people, like just me, you, something like that. This situation was a kind of modern situation. So let me see what I wrote here. Okay. There was little light on. I'm not sure if it was electricity. It seems to be in the evening, because I can't see the daylight, or like the morning light or afternoon light. But people were rushing up. People were rushing up and down this place that were full of provisions for living. In this dream, I confess that I don't understand what I was seeing. It was unreal that something like this happened. It was unreal that something like this happened in real life. When I woke up, now this was my feeling when I woke up, and I wrote it down immediately because I didn't want to forget any of my sensation. Now I will read it, how I felt. When I woke up, I thought it was just a dream of a film, or just my imagination of film, because remember I can't remember having this kind of dream in the past. I didn't want to write it down, because I thought it was not important. I thought it was just, I didn't want to write it down when I woke up, because I said this can't be a revelation, because it was like a film. It was as if I was watching a film in real life. I was inside this film, and I was seeing what was going on. People fighting each other, people killing each other, people trying to suffocate somebody on the staircase, and people seeing the situation. Instead of them separating them, no, they just killed who they saw that was much more stronger than the weak one on the floor. Then the one on the floor will stand up, will rush up the staircase into this space that I later realized that was full of food, and other people were still rushing up. The same situation kept happening. The people that already saw what was in the space, in the space full of food, water, provisions for surviving. The people that already saw what was there, when they saw other people coming up the staircase, they stopped them, tried to kill them. It was as if they didn't want any other person to go into the place of the provision of food for surviving. So that was what later I understood that was going on. They were fighting for the territory, for the food, provisions to survive whatsoever was going on. But still, I still didn't understand what was. I didn't still believe. I didn't still give the dream any importance because for me it was not possible. It was not possible that something like that could really happen in real life. Let me see if I'm missing something here. Okay. Okay, until I saw the space where everyone was running towards for the food provision for survival, then I understood what was going on. I already said that they were fighting and, killing each other, something like that. But I still didn't understand what and why this dream. What I didn't understand why this dream and what am I seeing and what does this dream really means. So I prayed that I hope God kind of make me understand why this dream, why am I seeing this thing that I don't understand. For me it was just very, very unreal. It was like a film. It was as if I was in a set where they were creating a film, because all those kind of a thing like killing for food, for survival, happened just in a film. So that was it. But after some time that I kept on kind of thinking, I kept on thinking, trying to understand, excuse me, try to understand what can this dream mean. Then it came to me that what if the day of rapture come? If the day of rapture come, the beginning will be this way, because when the day of rapture come, it's going to be confusing. It's going to be confusion all around. People will turn against each other. People will start fighting each other. So then I realized that what I was seeing was kind of end time situation, end time rapture, because for me it was not real. I sincerely thought it can't be possible that this son of a thing can happen in the real life. But if I have to think very, very well, when the time of the end time, the rapture will come, this is what is going to happen. This is exactly what is going to happen. This kind of situation already happens in some countries where there is war. During the wartime, this is what happened. When people will they kill each other. Some will help the weak one. Some will just kill and just run away without even stopping by to help. The only thing they just need, for inside my dream, what I saw, they were just trying to fight for the food, for what was in that open space that I saw that they were all rushing to. So that was what I saw. This dream is kind of the beginning, because there was still food. There was still there was still people rushing up and down, still trying to get food, water, eat, to survive. It's like the beginning of the worst to come, because imagine when all the food or every single thing that is in this open space finish, what will happen? What will happen next when there is no more food, no more water? How will the situation be? Now that there is still food, they can still find food. Instead of sharing, they are not sharing, but they are just trying to prevent other people from getting into the place. So this is the dream that I had, that I didn't understand, but later I saw what they were all rushing. I saw where they were all rushing in to go. They were rushing to go to the space, the room where there was all the food, all the water, everything necessary to survive the situation outside. And Babe, the next one, it's another dream that I will try to create the video and post it. So this is just what I saw in the dream. So I decided to kind of post it immediately because I don't know what God is trying to say than to that we should just try to be ready, because this situation for now is not yet happening, but in the day of rapture, when it comes, it's definitely, this it's a kind of the beginning, because it's just the beginning. And why I was still shocked, no, I wasn't believing what I was seeing, because why I was dreaming. In the dream, I was just shocked. I was standing, I was just standing looking. It was like a film for me. Even when I woke up, I was still thinking it's not possible. It's just a film. Though I don't watch film, because I know the films are always so violent. I cannot stand watching films that they have to kill, they have to I can't watch it. So I don't watch film. And me having that kind of a dream, I was not, I didn't give it any importance. I was saying it cannot be a revelation. This cannot be a revelation. It's just a film. It's just a film. But later, while thinking and trying to think, it took me minutes, 30 minutes on the bed, just thinking, trying to elaborate, try to understand. If it was just a film, it was just my imagination, then I understood that it cannot be, because why I was in confusion in the dream, that I didn't understand what I was seeing, all of a sudden, I found myself in the space where all the people were rushing to. So, it can't be a film that in a film. If I was in a film, I will walk, towards the place that the people were going. But I just found myself with the space of the room that they were all rushing into, and that was full of everything necessary to survive whatsoever was going outside. I didn't see what was going outside. I was just in this. I was just in this building, just stand in front of a staircase where people were rushing up. They were rushing up and they were fighting, they were killing each other. So that was it. And so this is the dream that I said I have to share and post. So now I have to stop, and I'll see you in my next dream, prophecy, revelation. Whatsoever God says I should say, I will say. Whatsoever I say I should do, I will do. I already had another dream, but I think I will create another video for that, and I will explain it. So I love you guys so much. God loves you too. And please repent. Give your life to Christ. Give your life to Christ, because honestly, He is the salvation. He is the light in the darkness. He is everything. He will give you happiness. Everything you need, He will give to you. If you want wealth, He will give to you. Don't sell yourself. Don't sacrifice God because of money, because of wealth, because of fame, because of anything. Just hold on to God. Believe in God. He will give you whatsoever you want. He will give you whatsoever you lack, honestly. Believe in Him, have faith, and everything will be okay. So, guys, I will see you in my next one. I love you, and God love you so, so much. Ciao, and bye-bye.